It's an issue that's certainly not centralized here in Peters Township, but officials wanted to do something about it. That's the use of e-bikes along the Montour Trail. They passed an ordinance almost 2 years ago, clearly stating the rules. And now they have signs, like you see here behind me, along the trail to reinforce those rules.
We're happy about that. We want to make sure everybody's safe. We wanted to educate the residents in Peters Township about the e-bikes and the ordinance that was put in place.
And you'll see these signs on every connector along this 3.5-mile stretch in Peters Township. After the ordinance was passed, it was up to volunteers and Peters Township officials to remind riders of the unsafe operations of e-bikes. Now they're hoping these signs will act as that permanent reminder.
So far, it's been extremely positive, and we just want our community to be safe out there, especially when they're using our trails.
Initially, Montour Trail Organization volunteers were told they would need to fund and provide these signs themselves. But after further discussion with the township, they ultimately agreed, because they own this specific part of the trail, to publicly fund and install them on behalf of the township.
We wanted to take care of that and make sure that we're educating the people in Peters Township. So we stepped up and had the ordinance put in place and the signage made.
And the ordinance states that motorcycles, e-scooters, e-dirt, or motorized bikes, as well as one-wheels, are not allowed along the Arrowhead Trail and parks, especially the grass area. Anything that does not exceed 15 miles an hour is allowed. Also, the ordinance says that operators need to be over the age of 16, and anyone under the age of 21 must wear a helmet.
We're concerned about safety, not only of the people riding the e-bikes, but our patrons that use the trail, that are walking along the trail.
We did reach out to the Montour Trail Organization for comment, but they were not available tonight. Covering Allegheny County in Peters Township, Yasmin Rodriguez, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.